Well, hello, dear island. Hi everybody. Welcome to Double Star Math. Double Star Math. Let's see. My face is gonna pop up here, but I might minimize me just for space. We'll see. We're doing Double Star Math a little bit differently here in Pisces. Usually I do it right physical, but we're doing it on the screen this time, and hopefully this will give you a little bit better way to see everything. Except normally I have you pick what constellations we're working with. And it's going to be like a freebie because we're not doing that this time. I'm just going to give it to you. I'm just going to give you the answer. Right here. It's all right here. So if you look in the middle, this is where everything goes, right? The first line is fire. And it's numbers, so sections of the sky, 1, 5, and 9. The earth is 2, 6, and 10. And you can see as it goes. No, you don't need to memorize this because you will just memorize this on your own. I can already hear somebody asking me, one is yellow and one is orange. It's the same. I chose to use yellow on the star. Let me get a drawer thing on the star because when I used orange, I just didn't like it very much when it showed up in the print book. So I changed it to yellow. But the color for air, you could really put whatever you want. Yellow, orange, purple. I use purple sometimes. I use pink for fire. Yeah, but really the yellow and the orange are the same. They're both air signs. Thank you for that question. Somebody asked me, I only know that I was born in August, so I'm a Leo. Well, that's great, but it's important to know your chart because where is Leo? So what happens is when you were born, right, the earth was turning. This is the earth right here. In the middle is the earth. And then, so it looks like the stars are turning. Really, they're not. The stars are like on the outside. They're staying where they are. But it looks like they're turning because the earth is moving. So where the stars were when you were born really matters because that means that everything is set up different. So if the sun was in Leo, let's say, where's Leo? Leo's right. I should probably click that. Leo's right here. Well, if Leo's right here, right, and this were turning, right, then where the section of the sky where that Leo was really matters. Because if it's here in the house of thinking, that means that your Leo is going to be a thinker. If you were over here in the house of health, that means that your Leo is going to like exercise, right? So exactly, how about up here in the house of jobs? Your Leo's probably, your job in life is to be a Leo. Well, all Leo's job is to be a Leo, but you get the picture. So what section, or they call it in astrology, house, what house your Leo is in, when the sun was in when you were born, matters like so much. It matters a lot. So if you pull up your chart, and if you don't know how to cast a birth chart, you can check out our junior astrology page, and I give you a free tutorial really quick how to cast your birth chart using AstroSeek. Whole sign house. Don't forget to click the whole sign house, and I lead you through it in the tutorial for free. What section of the sky really matters? There's 3 things that really matter, right? Your sun, your moon, your rising sign, how you think, and what section your sun is in and your moon is in. It really matters. I'm going to move this over just a little bit. Actually, there we go. All right, my friends. So now that we did that recap, let's get into our double star math. If you already watched the intro video, hello, welcome back. We are going over Pisces Aries. So if you watched that intro video and you already did your sentences for house number 1, Pisces Aries, you can go ahead and skip to number 2. We did not cover Pisces in depth, what Pisces means in that video. So stick around for a second. Actually, did you watch the moon in Pisces, that class where we talked about the tarot card, the moon in Pisces? That will give you a really good in-depth look at what the feeling of Pisces is. So remember, we are here at Tarot Island School. We have field guides. It looks like, I'll take all this stuff away. They look like this. Well, some of the stuff is taken away. It looks like this, and it tells you a little bit about Pisces. If you just want to go online and read all about Pisces, you can do that. But really, is that needed? No. It's just in-depth study in case you want to. Yeah, in case you want to. In case you like it. I'm going to take that off of there now. All right, are we back? Yeah, I think that we are back. We can delete some of these. Oh, the Destruction Island. I forgot to mention, if you're watching this in Pisces, because there's an eclipse, read Destruction Island, because the Tower tarot card is the tarot card for this eclipse. Yeah. So reading Destruction Island, watching Destruction Island, buying a copy of Destruction Island will help you to use that energy that we are feeling. If you are going through a time where you are feeling the Tower kind of energy, it's a good time to watch and to read Destruction Island, and it will help use that energy constructively so the energy does not appear so much in your own life. Because what energies try to do is they try to show up to us. They say, hi, I'm here. Like when Mercury goes retrograde and then all of a sudden your printer starts acting funny. Mercury is really saying, hi, I'm here. So instead, if we say, hey, Mercury is retrograde, let me use those tricks of Mercury, like we learned like we have been learning. Mercury plays tricks, right? We learn to go back and read things, and then we use that energy. Am I ever going to get into sentences? Yes. Okay. So what is the first thing that we do, friends? The first thing we do. We get the keywords. Yep. So we are working in this section of the sky, section 1, and then we're going to be rotating around. Make sure I have my rotating house transit. It's called a transit because it moves. So next we're going to move Pisces in house 2, and then we're going to move Pisces in house 3. All right, so let's... I'm going to add my text, and I'm going to write my keywords. Oh, you don't know the keywords already? Well, right here and right here. We have Aries. Aries is number 1, so we're going to go over here. And number 1 is I am. So let's write that here. Why aren't we writing all of a sudden? Oh, you know what? I bet it's because, yeah, exactly. There we go. We are experiencing technical difficulties. I am. That's kind of a funny I. It's like, I really am. I am. And then house number 12 for Pisces, because we look at the sky right here and we can count 1, 2, 3, or we can just go backwards, 1 and then 12, and that's Pisces right there. So we know that it's right here. I believe and we are in zone 1. Okay, so I'm going to add some text, and I'm going to type these out. Oh, excuse me. Because my sentences are sometimes incredibly messy. Messy. And then everybody's like, what are you talking about? So I am what I believe. Did I spell that right? Elieve. And I'm going to shrink that down. And really, I could make this blue because Pisces is blue, but Aries is red. And I don't feel like messing with the colors too much, so I'm just going to leave it. I am what I believe. There's my first sentence. All right, let's come up with some more sentences with the keywords believe and I am. How about I believe. Did I spell that right? Let me look, because I feel like I'm spelling it wrong. Believe. Did I spell it right? Believe. Oh, I did. Believe. I believe that I am. Now, what does that mean? I believe that I am. That actually sounds like the same sentence as the first one, but it's not. So I am what I believe, the first sentence. What does that think about? Because we do our sentences, but we really want to use our big thinking, right? Our growth mindset and our big thinking. I am what I believe is like this person that has Pisces. So if a person's chart is Pisces Rising, right here, then, why does it keep doing that? Then this is how they would think. This is how this person would think. So they would be really good at, so you could meet a Pisces rising and then you could be their astrologer. Oh, you probably believe what you are. So that would mean that if I believe that I am going to be president of the United States one day, and I believe that that is what I'm going to do, then that's probably what they're going to do. They are really good at that. Yeah, they're going to have their challenges, but they are really, really good at believing and then becoming what that is. That's what that sentence means. So the next sentence is, I believe that I am. So that is different. I believe that I am. That's like, you are, right? I believe that I am. You are what? Well, you'd probably have to look at your sun sign and the rest of your chart to figure that out. But whatever that is, they believe that they are. And they're going to be that. That's what those two sentences put together mean. All right, let's try to come up with some more. How about, I am a believer. Oh, so do you think that this person is probably going to like spiritual things? Yeah, probably, huh? Yeah. Their brains are probably, it's like they have natural antenna. So it's like, you know how the planets have electro radiation, right? Because we see a planet, but the aura around the planet, the energy around the planet vibrates faster than the speed of light, which means it's in the unseen worlds. So it exists, and we actually pick up that energy using our radio antenna that our brains have built in. How those radio antennae are set up is your astrology. So it's like your own special frequency to your radio station. So this person, if they have Pisces in the first house, then they would be an instant believer. They would have their radio station tuned into things of belief. So things like the High Priestess Tarot card, they would get just like right away. They would like love the unseen worlds. They would understand unseen worlds like anything else. The sign for Pisces? Oh, it's right here. Here you go. Pisces. They would understand the unseen worlds just naturally because their radio station, their brain station is automatically tuned into that. Let's see. Can we think of any more? Because these words are kind of strange for kind of sentences. I believing that I am. Kind of already said that. Believing that I am. I believe that I am is the same thing. I believe. But we got to add the I am in there, I think. The I am is important for the first house because that's your identity. The first house is your identity. That's why it's how your brain is set up to think and to process. It's like the AM or FM radio station. Your first house is either AM or FM, and there are 12 sections of the sky. They're not just 2 like AM and FM. There's 12. So, right, exactly. So that's why it's important to know your rising sign because it's your radio station. It's your AM and FM. So it's like, yeah, we got it? Okay, perfect. Oh, so this person, so we add the Aries in there because, yeah, it's like when you were born, what does the baby say? I am here. I am here. That is their, exactly. That is the start of the journey, is the Aries, the start of the journey. I am. That is the big lesson. Yep. Okay. Well, if you guys can think of more sentences, jot them on your paper. Use your big growth. Use your big mindset. Take your time. If you want to go through and just rush through all your sentences, you can do that. But go back in them and read your sentences and really think about what these things mean. This is only going to help you in the future. It's like learning how to read without understanding the alphabet. That's not very helpful, is it? No, that's not. It's not. Understanding the alphabet makes a big difference for reading, yes? No? Yeah, it totally does. All right, let's go to house 2, everybody. I am the Underwater Witch, your Tarot Island school teacher. And this is double star math, house 1.